Hey there everybody, welcome back to my channel, and in this video I'm going to be I'm taking part in the hashtag FFC Fancy Fold Card Challenge 2023, which is hosted by Monica Wakluska, who is Paper Mona, and this card is going to be called the Double Flap Fancy Fold. So I've got a lot of my measurements. I watched the video that was to watch. I've cut all the pieces out. Hopefully it's going to work out. I found it quite a challenge, but I think I've got it now. So this is a challenge that about 9 people take part in. So if you're interested in having a look, please do look in the information box below and you will see all the other 8 participants. I think there's 8 plus me is 9. So please do go and check it out. It's Double Flap Fancy Fold and it's for the hashtag FFC Challenge 2023, as I say, hosted by Monica Wakluska, who is Paper Mona here on YouTube and on social media. She is the host. And yes, and there is also a Facebook page as well, which you can share your cards on. As long as you put hashtag FFC Challenge 2023, we should be able to see your projects. So I've got a couple of bits cut out. I've cut out some bits which this is on paralysed paper. I've got a couple of I have got my own paper that I designed, which I am hoping to bring to you at some point. I'm not sure yet though. There's a few things I still need to work out. So I am still thinking of doing that, but I haven't quite got there yet. So this die, which it says is a circular die, which is Wish You Wish You, and this is a Gummy Pan die. So that's what I'm going to be using. I've got cut out 2 of them because I might double them up. I'm not sure, or I might use 2. And I've got a sort of quite a muted palette of sort of beige, light beige, and greys. And my colour palette, because that's the colour of my paper that I've designed. So I'll show you that just quickly. So it's this kind of sort of beigey rose, muted roses and blues. There are a bit of purples in it and greys, but that's it. There's that paper. It's mostly just the same paper. And then I do have another paper, but I didn't use this on. This is a similar one, but it's got a bit more of sort of dark grey and stuff in it. Didn't use that. So I've also got a little sunflower, which I've cut out in grey and cream. This was just a lovely little die from Anne Lane. I got in a swap. I can't remember the brand of it, but yeah, I've got that. So I've cut them out in grey and cream. Cut those out. I've also got this little punch here that I've had for ages. I'm not sure what brand that is, and probably don't make them anymore because I've had it for a long time. Doesn't say. So I've got that, and I've cut out a couple of those edges, whether I will use them or not, but I've got them there. So I've got a base card which is in grey. It's quite shiny grey. This is a one-sided, because it's like one-sided, although I put an extra layer on here, Carnation Craft card. So the base card is 5.5 by 4.5, and it's a 10th fold, so it's going to stand up like that. And then I've got this flap piece which just goes over the top, so it's got to be, you know, flush with the top of the actual score of there. And it's slightly shorter of that, so that flap measures 4 5/8 by 7 2/8, and I scored it at 1.5 for the flap. And then I've got this piece here. So this double flap fancy fold is it's sort of a card that you can give to somebody, and you can pop a little sort of gift card inside it as well, so it doubles up as a kind of card come sort of gift wallet thing. So, yeah, so as I said, I was going on, so I've got this layer which is 4 3/8 by 5 6/8, and then I've got another floral piece, one of my papers, which is going to just go on top of that there. So let's just start putting this together, because I don't want to just go through all the measurements. So this piece is slightly longer, but that's okay because I cut it too short at the other side, but that's fine. So I'm just going to add this on to my base card, which is a 10 fold, as I said. And the way that I saw it made on the video that I watched was slightly different. So it was Gina K I watched on the video. So if you want to head over to her channel, she doesn't actually give you actual measurements. So you can have a look at her design, which was really quite nice, as is her designs anyway. So when you then have the card, you can stand it up like that, but you didn't have to put a backing on it, you could just had it as is. So let's just go ahead. So this layer, as I say, was slightly shorter, or is it? Anyway, I'll put all the measurements in to the description box as well, and you can, if you're interested in making it, feel free. So this is just gonna have about a tiny little 1/8 of an inch smaller, as will this. So this will be an 1/8 of an inch smaller as well. So just popping this on as well. Now I know it's going to get covered up, but it's still going to be seen, and it'll be seen further along even in the video as I make this. So I'm just going to move that into place with the glue like that. That's fine. Go. Okay. Now, so I've got the next bits. So done that. Now I need to make sure I'm getting this right, because I could be doing it wrong. So I think so. This piece is going to go on. Now, I think there's a piece in between. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a piece of, here's that other paper I had. No, that's not it. But I could use this because that's all in keeping with the colour. So I'm just going to get my trimmer. Now, so the next layer is, now let me see if I'm doing this right or not. No. So the next piece I'm going to do is I'm going to cut it at 4. I'm just going to have a look. Oh, it needs to be smaller, so let's cut it at 2 3/4. by just doing this. Check the flap here. Doing it wrong, so I actually need to put this flap on to this bit. Yep, so I need to actually attach this piece. That's what I'm doing wrong, see? So I'm attaching the second flap to this piece here. Okay, and it does cover quite a bit of that paper, but you can still see it. Okay, I'll take that away just now. Don't need that. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is I've got my little pocket here. So this little pocket was excuse me. So this is just a grey piece of that initial base card, and it measured, where is it, pocket, I should have it here, written down, wallet, so it measures 3 3/4 by 4, and then I scored it at 1/4 of an inch all the way round. So I'm going to just cut that, so I'm just going to cut off, miter off these edges. Basically just go straight across in a diagonal like that, and then that will give you your pocket. And I don't want that on it, but before I do that I am going to add my extra piece of paper like that on there. So that measured 2 3/8 by 3 5/8. So that just needs to go over there like this. It's not much glue on it. So just on this bit here, should fit in fine there, like that, hopefully. And then that's going to go on to here. And then we're going to get another little bit that's going to come over. So it's coming into what I thought it would. So I'm just going to stick this on with some glue. So all these flaps will make the little pocket. And I've just got it everywhere. So what I'm going to do is like that, try and get it kind of centralised in there, like that. Fine, I'm just going to pop that on there just now. And then I've got this little piece here that I was going to pop on the first flap. So I'm just going to pop that together. So that piece measured 1 1/4 by 4 1/4, and this piece is just an 1/8 smaller. Okay, so it's just going to go over there, a tiny wee border, like that. Fine. Now, I am not sure if I'm going to put this on. That's not the right one anyway. Let's see. I could do, I suppose. Let's just chop it a wee bit slightly too long. Just there. Let's see. Right, let's see if this is stuck. So that's stuck down, so that's fine. And so this piece is going to go on the front here like that, and this is going to go on top. But I'm not sure, don't think we need to, we can put it underneath because we're going to miss quite a lot of the, could have put it under, let's see. It's going to sort of miss quite a lot of the nice background. Right, no, I'll just put this one on. Just pop that way, I think. So just onto the top there. Just take that one, just move it slightly so it gives me a nice edge. And I could put that on, but I don't know whether that's going to spoil it or not. I think it's quite nice. Let me look through the camera. We'll see, we'll save that. We'll save that. So what I'm going to do is put that onto there as well. I'm going to do the writing, just going to do the circle bit in the middle. So just like that. There's a couple of bits I've not managed to poke out there actually, which I should have done. There's a bit here as well. Let's see if we can get that out without ripping it though. She says, come on, out you come. Just leave it. I think it's going to rip. So that's that. So the next thing I've got to do, or I want to do, is I want to put a piece of card over the top here. So what I need to do is get another piece of this. So I'm going to put a piece of this over the top here. So far so good. So I haven't actually done measurements for this piece because, as I say, didn't want to take ages deciding on, you know, I wanted to start doing the video. So this is measuring at 4 1/4. 4 1/4, or was that 4 1/2? I think it was 4 1/4, yeah. Oh, that wasn't so good, Shirley. Do it slightly less than 4 1/4. Hopefully that will be long enough. And this is going to go onto here. So that just hides that bit underneath, but when you lift it up you see that bit and you'll see the part where the gift card or whatever you're going to put in there goes. Okay, so we need to, now what I'm going to do with this piece, I'm going to turn it round and I'm going to just decorate it with the little one of these little sunflowers. I couldn't think of the name. I had planned, I thought I would keep all these bits in, but I think it's going to look better without. So just quickly poke these through like that, and just, I'm just going to keep the bits in the middle, but I see one of them's fell out, so maybe I'll have to take them all out now. So let's just quickly poke these out. Right, so I'm going to pop that there onto the side, like that, and I'm just going to, where's my other glue? I saw it a minute ago. Oh, there. I'm just going to use this big thick glue stick just to put the glue onto it here. Like that. So there we go. Just pop that on the side like that. Oh, dearie me. Why is it coming off? It's probably because I've got sticky fingers, isn't it? Yes. Let's just get a block and hold that down for a second. Go. That's it. Right. So we have got a little, what did I do with? We've got a stamp here, which I'm going to stamp into. So we've got Happy Birthday. This is a very old Stampin' Up one that I've had for ages. So we've got Happy Birthday. So maybe we'll put Happy Birthday if it's in here. Yes. Here it is. Let's put this away. And I've got, oh, sorry folks. And I've got grey, or I think we'll use the grey. I had sand dune, but I don't think sand dune's going to, you're not going to be able to see it. There, that's fine. That's fine. So pop that onto this piece here, just onto the back there. So just bring that back in to where I want it to go, which is there. So we're going to attach this with some, what is it? Sticky tape. No, sticky foam. I've got some sticky tape. Sticky tape, here we go. So I'm going to find the end. Oh my goodness. There we go. So I think what I'll do is I'll put a little bit there. Like that. Okay. Before I take it off, I'm going to see how far down. So probably need another little bit on this bit. Just another bit right next to it, not with that on it. Like that. Go. Just going to take that piece off. Right, and then I'm just going to put that back on again because it needs to be in there, so just so it's not covering birthday though. So, yeah. So let's just take this off, and then we can just push that flap down on top. Just make sure actually it's a wee bit further over that way. Come on, tape. And we're just going to do that. And then that will hold that one here. Okay, now it needs something at this side, I feel. So I will put something at that side, definitely. Just get rid of that rubbish. Now, so we've got that, and then we just need a piece for the top, which I'm going to put underneath here as well. So we've got that, and this flap here. So I'm also going to just put a grey piece in here. So just let me measure that. So that is 1.5 by 4¼ So when I've done that, I'll come back, okay? Right, so I've come back. So what I did was I popped a little bit of the coloured, of the patterned paper onto there. I didn't do it on there, but I will. I've put a bit of patterned paper on the inside of there. And then I've got my last piece, which is a lovely piece of sort of pearlized gold luster type card, which I've cut to 3¾ by 5⅛. So I'm just going to pop that in, and that will be my last flap, and it covers everything because that's what you kind of want it to do, so that when you lift, you see that bit, you lift that bit up, and then you go, oh, and then you lift that bit up, and you've got your little part in the middle. So I'm going to do exactly the same, and I'm going to put some of that double-sided tape onto the back, onto the front actually, of this. Just 2 strips close together. And so that's going to probably need another strip actually, just down. So 3 strips for this one, like that. And then when I just do exactly the same, push it down and it'll go onto there. And then, so I want to put on, so I need to try and get rid of this little bit as well, because it's not cut out properly. That's it. That's it. So what I'm going to do is then put that onto there. So what I'll do is I'll just pop this off and put that down there. So it's going to just kind of sit like that. Just, oh, don't stick it to my fingers. And there, and then just push that down. And let that just stay down with that for a minute. Get rid of these, and then I'm going to stick this on as well. So I need a little bit of glue for that. Let's just take that off now. That should be stuck fine. And then this bit here is just going to go straight into the middle again. And then I've got these 2 little sunflowers again. So I'm just going to pop them. I didn't take the bits out them this time, I just left them. So I'm going to pop that on there, just push that down, and then I've got the other piece, and I've already stamped out a happy birthday. I'm just going to cut round it, I think, or something. Let's just put some more glue onto the back of this. And then we can just finish up with some embellishments, and hopefully my video is not too long. 20 odd minutes, 28 minutes, right enough. That's quite long. I'm just going to pop that onto there as well. Just leave that for a minute, and then pop that to the side while I. I should have done was put a grey one on. Oh well, done it now, that's fine. Just hold that on for a minute. Now I've already did that in the grey, so I'm trying to decide whether I just cut it straight or if I cut round it. But now I've cut it straight, I don't think I'm going to be able to cut round it, so just going really near to the stamp tip bit. I could put a piece of that nice metallic gold around it actually. Let's just see if there's enough. Let's just stick that on and that'll let it sort of stand out a bit. Like so. There we go. Too much glue again. And then I'm just going to chop that very near to the edge as well. Just gives that tiny little border all the way around. There we go. Right, let's have a look. And then just finishing with that on the middle. And I'm just, oops, let's start to this stuff I still took away with me that I haven't put away yet. So let me just put a little bit of that on. I think that's a bit too long. Let's see, it's probably still too long. No, that's fine. So just adding a little bit like that into the middle. So I think that's perfect. I'm quite happy with that. I think I've done it. I think I've managed to work it out. Hopefully. So we'll just finish up with some embellishments. Let's just have a quick look. We've got some nice, so that's it. So it's basically it. I didn't use this bit after all. I think it would have probably been quite nice, but anyway, I didn't use it. I could have put it on the edge, I suppose, if I wanted. That's an idea which I could do, maybe, or I could have put it up there perhaps. Anyway, so that's what it is. There's your first flap, your second flap, and then you pop your little whatever it is you're going to pop in there. So let's just finish off because my video is going to be long, isn't it? I don't have very small ones of these, so let's just pop a few wee bits. They're quite big. These, but these are quite big as well. Let's see if we've got any smallerish ones. Not really. Smallerish ones. I've got these little ones. No, I'll just stick with these, I think. I know they're not very small, but let's just put a couple. I'll put one there. And I think that's quite big. And I think I'll put one just here for this bit. And then this piece at the front. Should I put massive bits like that? I don't know. I think that's going to spoil it. Let's see, let's try and put, I've got these as well. These ones might be quite nice. They're a little bit smaller. Let's see, I can put one there. It's a bit of a dirty mark there. One there, I think. Get rid of that. And I like to usually use 3 on the. Oh, I don't know. There was a mark there, but oh, I'm just going to go there. So that is my card for the hashtag Fancy Fold Card Challenge 2023, hosted by Monica Vakluska, who is Paper Mona, here on YouTube and on social media. If you're interested in checking out all the people who are going to be down below in the information box, please do. Be good if you did. This is my card, and it's double flap, 1 flap, happy birthday, 2 flaps, and pop your whatever in here, and that's what I meant to do, was pop that wee bit on there. So I will pop that on and you will see it on social media. And it also, because I put a base card, will stand up as well. So thanks so much for watching, and do go over to the other people's videos and do let me know your thoughts, and I will see you very, very soon. Thanks so much. Bye.